Hello lovelies, welcome back to my page and welcome to day 12 of 25 makeup looks for Christmas. We're almost halfway there. I hope you guys have been enjoying all the looks so far. They've been so much fun to do. I know I've recently posted looks on my younger brother and my younger sister. Please let me know what you guys think of those. It was so much fun to do. Like I've done my mom, I've done my friend Shelby, I've done some other people. I really hope you guys are excited for the rest of the month because all of the looks have been so much fun to do. And I know I'm a little behind, but I feel like I keep saying that I feel like I should be caught up soon, but I think like by the 13th I should be caught up because I was like, that's halfway there. I want to be caught up. I have a lot of the looks like filmed and partially edited, so I'm just gonna make sure that I like chunk through so I can get as many looks as I can for the rest of the 25 days. This is the inspiration photo for today's makeup look. I think it looks so cute. I put my bob on and I was like, there is a look in here that's like, it's like fresh winter makeup. You could wear it to like a holiday party, you could wear it to a Christmas event, and I was like, I really need to see what it looks like because like she's bobbed up, I'm bobbed up, let's just kind of go with it. And I have not done, I don't think, a look like this one specifically, so I really want to see what this looks like on my features. Please subscribe to my page and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I upload next, as well as adding the playlist that the rest of the 25 makeup looks as well as this one are into your library. So then when I upload, they'll just be automatically added to that playlist and you can watch all my videos from your library. I really hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. It's been so much fun to do. I can't think of anything else I want to add, so let's go ahead and head to that tutorial. For my lenses today, going to go in with the Olens Russian Smokey in the shade gray. These are very stunning. They have like a little bit of yellow around the iris, and then they're like a really nice soft gray color. I feel like they're super flattering and do a great job at covering up my natural eye color. The inspiration photo has pretty similar lenses to these, and I feel like these just really make the eyes pop. From Buvley, going in with our Pure Oil Cleansing Balm. I want something that's going to be like heavy duty but like lightweight and not stripping on the skin. I haven't worn makeup in like a couple days or so, so my skin is pretty clean. But I'm just gonna take this to like remove all of the oils and any impurity on the skin and make sure it's like hydrated, cleansed, and then it just has like an overall very nice clean effect on the skin. And I feel like it also does a really good job at like removing some of the like oils and dead skin from my pores, which helps with the overall texture of the skin. From TirTir, going in with their Milk Skin Toner. I love using this one. It's very hydrating and refreshing and does a really good job at helping to aid to the moisture levels of the skin. It's also really soft and soothing, and I feel like it makes my skin feel so much more refreshed and just makes sure the texture of my skin feels a little smoother. From Good Molecules, going in with their Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I'm going to take this all over the skin. I love using hyaluronic acid. Again, it just really helps aid to the moisture levels and the hydration of the skin. It makes the skin feel a little smoother, and I feel like my makeup always just goes over so nicely when I use hyaluronic based products, and I love using this serum. From Haruharuwonder, going in with their Black Rice Backucial Eye Cream. I love taking this one on my under eye. I feel like it makes the area feel really nice and smooth, and it just makes sure that the texture of that under eye is a lot more receptive to makeup going over top of it, and I just don't have any like texture issues. From Dr. G, going into their Red Blemish Soothing Cream. I love using this one. It makes sure my skin feels really nice and hydrated. Just does a really nice layer of moisturization all over the skin. And it also helps reduce like some red spots, which I tend to get around my nose. And it really helps alleviate that just to make sure my base is really nice and smooth. From Purito, going into their Daily Soft Touch Sunscreen. This one is really nice and hydrating. It is sun care. It is an SPF 50. It does a really great job at helping to protect your skin, as well as just making sure that the base stays nice and hydrated. It also has ceramides in it, which makes for really great sun protection when you're outside. And again, it just makes sure your skin's texture feels really nice and taken care of. Then I Met You Honeydew Lip Mask. It's a very nicely hydrating lip mask. It has squalene, vitamin E, lactic acid, some melon, and I love the way that this just makes my skin feel so nice and hydrated on the lips. They really do a great job of helping to like replenish the moisture levels and just make my lips feel really nice and soft. From NYX, going in with their Bare With Me Setting Spray. This product is really nice and hydrating. It helps prime the skin very nicely. It minimizes the appearance of pores and makes sure that the makeup does not smudge and like last really long. Your skin just looks really refreshed and it just has like a nice dewy glow. And my favorite thing is that it's very hydrating and really helps boost the hydration levels of your skin. Prime, going in with the NYX Plump Right Back Primer. I love using this. It has electrolytes and a nice plumping serum. makes the skin look really nice and hydrated and plump, and just make sure that your base is really like tacky because this is a little sticky, so the makeup products just stick to the skin a little better. From Milani, going into their Conceal+Perfect Lone Wear Concealer in the shade Natural Sand. I'm just going to take this on anywhere I have discoloration or dark spots, like my under eye, any healed acne scar, my burn scar, and just any other blemish that I want to cover up. This does a really good job at color correcting them, just making sure they kind of like disappear underneath my makeup. It just helps my base look really nice and flawless. I'm going to go in with this Flawless Concealer brush to buff all of that cream concealer into the skin, just making sure it's nicely like blurred into the skin and buffed out nicely on all of those areas. This brush is pretty dense, so again, it just buffs everything out really nicely, just making sure it looks nice and seamless with the rest of the skin. For my foundation, using the TirTir Mass Fit Red Cushion in 35 in Walnut. I love using this foundation. I feel like it gives me a really great overall coverage. The color correction is really like great with this product as well, because I feel like it just like evens out my skin tone all over the face. The color payoff is also really nice, and I feel like this is a really nice like texture for a foundation. It's pretty like dewy for me, and I have dry skin, so that's like one of the perfect products. It's not drying and it goes over the skin really nicely. From Sheglam, going in with their Snatch and Define stick, and this one is in the shade Camel Suede. I'm going to take this on my forehead, my cheekbones, my jawline, my lower lip, and then her nose contour is pretty cute with a rounded tip. And I'm just going to go in with a similar contour for my nose. Going to take this flat top brush. I'm going to use that to buff all of the contour into the skin and make sure it's nicely blended so the temples get really nice and buffed out, as well as the cheekbones, to make sure you add in that definition. Snatch the jawline and make sure that you put a little bit on your neck so there's not like a weird like line of demarcation, and then really buff in that lower lip just to make sure that that contour gets really nice and blended and that the face all over looks nice and seamless. Flat top eyeshadow blending brush to buff all of the contour on my nose, just making sure that the orbital bones have a nice definition. Buff out on the nose bridge just to make sure that's nicely defined, and just also on the tip of the nose to make sure that it stays rounded. Milani Conceal+Perfect in the shade Pure Beige. I'm going to take that under the eye, slightly on the side, down my nose, my forehead, my upper lip, my chin, and then slightly on the sides of my nose. I'm going to use this to highlight and lift the face, just making sure those areas are a little more accentuated and just brought more to the forefront of the face so that it keeps the face looking multi-dimensional. Then going in with that same Milani Conceal+Perfect, but in the shade Light Vanilla, going to take that on my inner corners and a little bit down the center of my face. I just want to make those areas look a little more brighter. Going to go in with this Real Techniques 101 brush. I want to take that to start buffing out all of the concealer on the perimeter of my face. So like my chin, the upper lip, along the sides of my nose, and my forehead, just making sure that's nicely buffed into the skin. And this is a good dense brush, so it also does a really good job at just making sure that the skin looks pretty flawless, and it just like effortlessly blends it all out. Then taking that Flawless concealer brush again, using that to buff all of the concealer on my nose and on my under eye. Again, just buffing that into the skin, just making it look nice and seamless. Yesstyle Make Me Blush in Fuchsia Fling. I'm going to take this on my cheeks, on my nose, and on my chin, just to make sure those areas look really nice and flushed and give a really cool rosy vibe to the look. Going back in with that Real Techniques 101 brush, I'm going to use that to buff all of the concealer into the skin. Again, just making sure it looks nice and seamless and like really well blended into the skin. These dense brushes buff everything out so nicely and give it a really nice airbrush look. Kaleido Symphony Contour Trio in medium. I'm going to use that to set all of my contour with a fluffy brush, just using that to buff all of the perimeter of my face, like on my forehead, my cheekbones, my jawline, my lower lip, just making sure all of those areas are really nice and set. It's a really lovely like cool tone brown, so I feel like it makes the contours appear a little deeper because they're not as warm, so they're really like pushed back into the shadows of the face and they just look really nicely contoured. Then I'm going to go in with a fluffy eyeshadow brush to buff all of the contour at my nose. Then again, just making sure that's really nicely contoured and set. The cool tone brown looks really lovely on the skin and has a really great color payoff. Going back into that Kaleido Symphony Contour Trio in medium, I'm going to take the lighter shade, the pressed powder, on a powder puff, and I'm going to use that to just set all around the face, just again making sure everything is blurred really nicely into each other. And I love the way that this just makes my skin look really nice and airbrushed, like I'm wearing a filter, and it just again just makes the skin look so lovely. Kaleidos Mono Blush in the shade Ecstasy. I'm going to take that with a blush brush and put that over top of everywhere I put that cream blush, on my cheeks, on my nose, and my chin, just making sure there's areas look really nice and flushed. It's pretty similar to the inspiration photo. She has like a really nice like cool tone pink. And then sometimes people say that I should wear like warm pinks, but I like wearing whatever I want to wear, and I feel like this blush combo is really flattering. FlowerKnows going into their Little Angel collection embossed highlighter in the shade Paradise Lost. Going to take that with a fan brush and put that on all the high points of my face, like my nose, along the tip, my cheekbones, center of my forehead, my upper lip, and my chin, just making sure those areas are really nice and highlighted. It just again brought more to the forefront of the face, so my face continues to be multi-dimensional. Then I want to set my face. I'm going to use the NYX Bare With Me setting spray. I used it to prime, now I'm going to use it to set. It makes the skin just look really nice and refreshed. It really blends all of the makeup in with each other and blurs it, and just makes sure the face looks really nice and seamless. From NYX, going in with their Blade and Shade in the shade Espresso. Going to take this on my eyebrows to do some light definition, just making sure they look slightly more defined and a little fuller. I'm not going to make them look too manicured because she has a pretty natural brow, so I'm just going to do what I can just to fill in some of the sparse areas. From Milani, going in with their Stay Put Take Lighter in the shade Brown. I'm going to use this to just add a little bit of frecklage around my face. I could use my stencil, but I want to go in with something a little lighter. I'm going to make more deliberate light like spots all over the face and then use my finger to blend them out. For my eyeshadows today, going in with the P. Louise Wedding Wish palette, the Kaleidos Quad Palettes in Venus Trap, as well as the Kaleidos Quad Palettes in Following Haze. Going to go in with this Morphe buffing brush, going to take the shade Proposal, and I'm going to put that on my lid, in my crease, as well as the inner portion of my lid, like slightly on that inner corner, and just make sure that it's nicely smoked out. Then I'm going to take this dark brown shade on my outer V, just making sure that's nice and smoky. Going to take this cool tone brown as the base of my Yesstyle, just drawing that under that like eye fat area on my lower lash line. Morphe 302 brush, taking the shade Endless Love, and I'm going to use that to highlight the lower lash line, making that area pop. On another Morphe M302 brush, going to take the shade Forever Yours, and I'm going to just put that on the sides of my lower lash line, just keeping that center area bare because I'm going to go in with something else in a second. Taking this flat packing brush, going to go into this glitter shade Commitment. I'm going to put that on just the center of my lower lash line, making that area really pop. From FlowerKnows, going into their Butterfly Cloud Color eyeliner in the shade Ink Black. I'm going to use that to do a really nice wing on my upper lash line with some slight definition on my inner corners. Her wings are not very winged out very far, and I'm basically just going over where I put that eyeshadow, just making sure that looks smoky. Going in with the Shiseido eyelash curler to curl my upper lashes to prep them for mascara. This makes sure that they look really nice and open and give them a really lovely lift, and just make sure that the mascara just goes over a lot nicer and the eyes appear more open. From Milani, going in with their highly rated anti-gravity mascara in the shade Brown. I'm going to use that to coat my upper and lower lashes, making sure I do a lot of nice coats on the upper lashes to prep them for falsies. This is a really lovely brown. It's a little deeper, so I feel like it gives me a really nice coverage, and it's similar to my eyelashes, and they also just make the eye appear more open. I'm going to apply these pair of spiky lashes to my upper lash line using some lash glue and these tweezers just to like precisely place them on the eye. I love the way that these look. They make the eyes really pop and just look more open, and they're such a really flattering shape to the eye. From LA Colors, going into the shade Fetching, I'm going to use that to add some definition to my Cupid's bow and my phalanx and my upper lip, making sure that looks really nice and pouty, and then making sure my lower lip is a little fuller as well. And then filling in that color just to make sure my lip is nice and stained. From Dasic, going in with their Cream de Rose tint in Nude Cinnamon, going to take this on my lower lip, making sure that's really nice and stained on the upper portion, and then the lower portion of my upper lip, staining that as well, just using my finger to blur and buff that into the skin. So this is going to be the look completed. I can't think of anything else I want to add to this look, so I'm going to change and I'll be right back. So this is going to be the final look. I feel like it turned out really well. It's such a like lovely like fresh look, especially with the cool tone blush. I feel like they just make looks a little more fresher. And I feel like the bangs with this like bob is actually really cute. I was just saying, like a couple days ago I learned how to do bangs, and now I'm like, it's so sickening, and I'm like living for them. Let me like stop playing with them. Like, I'm gonna fix some of them. I'll stop playing with them. The overall look is really adorable. I really hope you guys like it. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think of this look. Also, let me know what you guys have been thinking about all the rest of the looks so far this month. Please let me know your honest opinions of all of them. I have my favorites. Some of them haven't even been posted yet, so I'm gonna let you guys know like my favorite of all of the looks by the end of the month. All of the products I used today are also going to be linked down below, so if there's something you want to get your hands on, please go down there and do so, as well as my link page. So if you want to follow me on any other social media platform, or if there's any like special products that I'm showcasing, please go to my link page down there and go check that out. Again, I really hope you guys have been enjoying the 25 makeup looks so far this month. Don't forget to add that playlist to your library. I can't think of anything else I want to add, so let's go ahead and cue that montage.